Hey, what's going on, guys? Rick with Rick's Toy Room, and oh, that's right. Um, it has been a crazy day. Today is my birthday. It is January 16th, and as you can tell, I've got my D23 shirt on. I've been at Disney all day. If you're on my personal Facebook account, you've seen all the adventures I've been going through. Um, I've got great news. Like, I've been having a really good birthday. Last night around midnight, I found out that I hit like a $360 parlay bet on Hard Rock with a $10 bet paid out 360. So I was like, oh man, I'm starting my birthday off with a stack of cash. That's great. I went to Disney. I'm gonna tell you that story. That's what this video is about. Get home, the adapter for that was here, so we got that working today. We figured out all the things we did wrong, and we've got it running, and it's working beautiful. So tomorrow we will be doing a video on that. And then I got to fix my 3D printers, and tomorrow is like just 3D printer day. So, but let's talk about Disney. So I heard wind not too long ago that Disney was bringing Festival of the Arts back. It's about that time of year, and they were starting it on my birthday. So I was like, it'd be fun, go to Festival of the Arts. Well, then I heard that, the weather took a spin, and it was super cold, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. And then I read about all the events going on at Festival of the Arts, and lo and behold, they had a Lorcana event. And originally, I understood it as they had two events where you could get a promo card. Well, what I didn't know until I read deeper into it was there were three promo cards. There are three types of events. And I was like, we got to go get these cards. So that is what I did. And check it out. So here is the promo Enchanted Donald Duck. This is the Donald Duck Pie Slinger from the, it's the promo. Then we had the Rapunzel Appreciative Assistant. This was the second promo. And then the third promo was this Stitch. And he's rocking the hell out. This is Stitch Rockstar Enchanted promo. You can see there you go, the hollow on that. I got them, obviously. So here's what happened. What they did was they said every day there'd be a limited amount of these cards available and these quests available. And here's this festival quest book. And you show up to Epcot and you get your free quest book. And in that quest book, they give you a free booster pack of lorcana cards from the Archazia's promo box, or batch set, whatever. And you open up the book, and every book has a different quest number. And what we found out is there's 29 different quests, and each quest requires you to find these 4 cards, or a set of 4 cards per quest. So there's a different 4 cards for every quest. And the idea was that you would get your little quest book, you would get your free booster pack, a set of stickers, and you would go to the trade area. You'd crack open your booster pack. You'd see if you got these 4 cards. And if not, you would trade some of your 12 cards for other people to get your 4. And when you got the 4, you could go and show that you got your 4. And then you got Donald Duck. Okay. And then the second quest, also inside this book, is the sticker quest. So you had to go around the World Showcase Lagoon, and you had to find which one of these stickers matched each of the different countries, because they had giant Lorcana cards set in each of those countries. So you'd look at the card, find the power type, you'd put that sticker in here, and then when you completed all the stickers, you'd go turn them in, and that gives you Rapunzel. And then the last bonus was you buy the Trove box for $50, and they give you the Stitch Enchanted promo. So getting the Trove box was very simple. Getting the pack was really simple. And even getting Rapunzel was super simple, because honestly, if you followed any other either Lorcana collector that's at Disney or any of the Disney pass holder groups, most of these guys finish this at like 10 o'clock in the morning. They ran around real fast, got this done, so you could just get online, look at what they completed, so you knew which ones that matched, turned it in, got your cards. Those were simple. The hardest one to get was going to be this Donald Duck, for getting the 4 cards out of your one single pack or trading for it. Quick story, I show up I get my guidebook, I jump in line to get this, and while I'm waiting in line for this, I stick my stickers because I'm like, I'm not running around World Showcase. I'm going to be drunk by this time, so no time for all that. I complete the stickers. I buy my trove, so I get 2 of my 3 promos. And the chick and her boyfriend behind me were like, "Oh man, I can't wait to do this, blah blah blah." And I'm looking at all my cards, and I'm like, I don't have anything from my first booster pack. When I bought my trove, I bought 2 extra booster packs. I didn't get anything from that. So I was like, "Well, what cards do you need?" And she showed me. I was like, "Oh, I got 2 of them." So I gave her 2. I was like, "I don't need anything back. If you don't have these, don't worry about it. I'll find a way to hustle these cards." In the meantime, saying that, these 2 guys in front of me, and we've been shooting the breeze for 20 minutes while we're waiting in line. The guy goes, "What ones do you need?" And I'm like, "All right, well, I've got quest number 23. I need these 4 cards." He's like, "Bro, I had that quest this morning." He's like, "I already completed 2. Here." Hands me the whole set. So I can take the whole set, just walk in and get Donald. So I'm like, "You're telling me?" I was like, "Okay, how much do I owe you?" I was like, "I'll pay you for him." I'm not. Guy's like, "Bro, I've got like 300 cards I brought." I guess he collects all the series. So he's like, "All these are basic dupes anyhow." He's like, "We're good." I'm like, "Bro." So I grab the 4 cards, shoot over to the pavilion, trade them in, or I show them off. I get my Donald, and I've got my entire set. So really easy. And now I'm going to go back next week to try to do another set. The trick now is a lot of people in the lorcana trading group, as well as the pass holders, have been posting their books. And the reason we're doing this is because not only do we want to see what all 29 quests are, but now we're able to say, okay, these are the cards that I need. I can either go buy boosters at Target, Walmart, whatever, which, by the way, everyone had the same idea I did. I was like, I'm not going to wait and try to trade. I'm just going to go to Target, buy a stack of boosters, grab them, get me my promo. Target, Walmart, Best Buy, nobody within 20 miles of Disney had cards because all the guys that showed up for Rope Drop did that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the books that were posted on the Facebook groups. We're going to take the photos. I'm going to crack this trove box open, and we're going to look at the cards inside, and because there's 8 packs in here. So hopefully from those 8 packs times 12 cards, so you're looking at like close to over 100 cards, I'm hopefully going to be able to make a couple more of the other quests, so that when I go back next weekend, whatever quest I have, I'll just already have the cards for. Worst case scenario, I can hopefully complete 1 or 2 quest sets from this box. When I go next weekend, I will find somebody that needs those, and hopefully I'll just trade full quest for full quest. That's the hope. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to continue this video and do this break with you guys, but I need to answer something, so I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I probably will still get interrupted, but back to the regular schedule programming. Let's crack this bad boy open. I was originally just going to flip the box because I didn't really want the box. I don't want to really be back into collecting lorcana. But at the same token, needing some of these cards for the guide for next weekend, as well as maybe hitting a couple enchanteds. I heard a couple of people got really lucky pulling enchanteds. We might as well crack it open. I mean, I can't resell the box for more than I paid for it, or even break even for what I paid for it. So we might as well play with the cards. Inside the box, you get your, storage box. The storage box comes with 7 card dividers, 8 booster packs with 12 random cards, 6 damage counter dice, and 1 lore counter. So basically everything you need to play a game with 2 people if you were going to start off. So there's the top off. Everything's sealed. There's some loose. Oh no, are these the counters? What the hell? 7 card. Oh, these are the dividers. So when you put them in the sleeves, they've got the little cutout to tell you where all the cards are and which powers, blah, blah, blah. Here are the little dice counters. Here is the lore counter. And what we're really looking for, the 8 booster packs. So let's crack these bad boys open. Used to do pack breaks a lot when this first came out, the first 2 series, and I hit like 3 enchanteds out of like the first 2 or 3 series. I had them send them off to graded. I got like 9s on all of them. And then I got myself into some stuff and was like, I don't really need these anymore. I don't really collect them. I don't play. So I flipped them for, a couple $100 a pop. And okay, now I actually want to get back into this game. Calhoun from Wreck-It Ralph. Dolores Madigal. Pacha. Water has memory. Unconventional tool. Senor Bolt. Gaten Morale, however you say that. The Beagle Boys. My boy Gizmo Duck. The DuckTales are in here. Lady from Lady and the Tramp. Miss Mulan. And then just a foil of the Queen of Hearts. So every pack should have a foil and or a enchanted. Then they have like a predetermined set of rares, commons, whatever. Yeah, so I really should just flip through the back of these. But Lady, Peppa Madrigal, Bucky, Stabbington Brother, Miss Bianca, Moana, Coda, Mufasa, Archimedes, Iago, Maurice, and our foil Donald Duck rare. Okay, moving on. That's 2 packs out of 8. We're just going to fly through these. I'm not doing official pack breaks, so I don't care. Mr. Pete, Spaghetti Dinner, Dolores Madigal, Cybug from Wreck-It Ralph, Jafar, Monsieur d'Arc, the Emerald Coil, a Sapphire Coil, Denai, I don't know how you spell that, Lucky, Show Me More, and then a foil of the Cybug. Okay. 3 packs down, 5 to go. All right. Yasma, which I'm pretty sure is one of the ones I need for the game. Bolt, another Yasma, a young version. Grandmother Fa, Mulan, Penny the Orphan, Mirabelle. I think I definitely need that one. Perla, the Steel Coil. Here is the non-foil Donald Duck. There is Perdita and Madame Medusa. All right. And I apologize if I get a little distracted. I have like an entire conversation going on Snapchat in the background that keeps switching between. Cheshire Cats, another Calhoun. This Is My Family. Now I know for a fact Cogsworth is needed, so Cogsworth getting set aside. Dr. Calico, Water Has Memory, Jebediah Farnsworth, Anna, Fidget, Jasmine, the Queen of Hearts, and Grunage foil. All right. So far, not so good. I mean, I got 1 card that I know I'm going to need for next weekend, but no enchanted yet, which kind of bummed me out. Pacha, we've already seen. Trusty. Honey Marin. This is cool. Out of Order. I'm going to put that card aside. I like that. Orville, I'm pretty sure I do need. Freckles. Miss Snow White. Anastasia. Another Mufasa. The Family Madrigal. My boy Baloo. And Show Me More. This is not an enchanted, I don't think. Yeah, that's not an enchanted. It's just a foil. Crack these damn cards open. Okay. Drizella. So Much to Give. Treasure Guardian. Toby. Razul. Baymax Charging Station. Restoring the Heat. Heart. Wendy Darling in Pirate Gear. Kashyyyk. Mushu. Daisy Duck. And a Steel Coil foil. All right, last pack. Let's hope there's an enchanted in here. And if not, well, Oh well. Okay, Grunage, King Stefan, Pain, Unconventional Tool, Hee, Matthias, Yokai, Moana, Helga Sinclair, I think that's from Treasure Planet, Kita from Treasure Planet, King Candy, and then the last card was Matthias in a foil. Okay, so no enchanted. I'm going to go through these. I'm going to run through the guides that we know that exist. I'm going to see if I got any sets or at least some that I can use for trade fodder next week. And then I'll let you guys know how that goes. In the meantime, I'm going to take these. I put them in magnet holders because they were the hardest thing I could find at Target before getting to Disney because I wasn't sure if I was going to get a bag, etc. And I wasn't sure I was going to carry these to the park without getting them damaged. I'm going to probably strip these out of here, put them in penny savers, and send these off to CGC or probably PSA and get all these graded and get them ready to go on the wall. So, all right, guys, that was my story for my birthday. That was what was happening with the lorcana event at Festival of the Arts. I'll probably, when I do the edits, I'll show you some photos and that I took of some of the artwork. A couple of my favorite artists were there, Nolan, McLeod, and then a bunch of lorcana artists were there. So I'll show you some of the artwork that I saw, and yeah, I'll let you know what happens after this. Catch you guys.